So I've been working on this viewfinder, and this is printed on transparent sheet, and I just kind of traced it as a circle like that. And the backing of this comes from a poem. It's in French, so I don't know what it's saying, but that came from a vintage book that I got from a vintage store. And then these little just pictures of people that came from this book. So, and I reduced the size to the smallest I can go in order to get fit these in the viewfinder. So I just like how this turned out. So I'm gonna try to fit it where it should be. And what I'm going to do when I'm finished with this is glue it and make a pocket out of this. So that looks good there. And I'm going to go ahead and get this photo of this lady, and I just trim it down to where I'm kind of guesstimating here the size. I want to make sure that I still have the viewfinder matching where they need to be. So, and I'm going to position this photo here. It's a bit tedious, but I guess I'll just leave it right there. Maybe move it over just a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good there. I try to press it down, and then I mark it, so then when I glue it down, I know where I'm at. So this is what it looks like, and then I'm going to finish this last one. I think I'll use this one here. This will probably go right there. Kind of guessing on this one here. So okay, so this is what it looks like. As long as you position the transparent film, it should be good there. Something like that. The next I'm going to do is glue this down to this paper, and then I'm going to put this behind it. Let's say this is a pocket. I'll put it behind like that, and then you'll turn it like that to see all the images. So that's where I'm at with it. Okay, so I went ahead and finished the viewfinder, and it turned out really well, and I went ahead and sewed it as well. So this will go and attach to this page here, and then I'm gonna layer this on with this paper, and the pocket's going to be right in this area that this will be able to turn like this. So how I attach this to this piece is that I was going to use this paper bind clips, Brad, I think that's what they're called, but it gave me a little bit of bump. The bump was pretty, I didn't like how high it was, and kind of made it all, it wasn't sitting well. So anyway, I went ahead and used paper, kind of like the same idea of what the metal brad is. So I just cut me a small piece of paper like this, and I fold it in half, and then I just thread it through the hole that I made in the center there, and that's when I opened it like that. And of course just cut the tails off just a little bit. On this side I went ahead and cut it right in the middle of this, and then I split it and put tape on so that when I put something like a pocket, as I mentioned, put something in there, it doesn't get caught and it doesn't get in the way. So that is what I did with this. And before I glue this down, I would like to put this down first so that I'm able to get this whole paper down as best I can. So what's going to happen is this is going to sit like that. Just want to make sure I have everything in the right spot, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Okay, so I'm ready to glue this part down, and I did this first just to make sure that the pocket fits exactly where I want it to be, just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this down now. I got to be careful not to touch this area, so I'm just going to do this part. Okay, that should be enough. And if you notice, I'm not gluing this part, neither on this side. So I will go ahead okay, that looks good. Then I can trim a little bit on this side. And then this will go on top like that, and then this will turn. Okay, so I finished the gluing it together. Came out really good. Just turn this just like that. All of these came out of the magazine that I have that I got earlier. So the pocket's going to be one right here like that, and then another one right there like that. So that's really like the way it looks. And yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do on this side, but I really like how this turned out. So alrighty, moving on to next project. So after I finished the stencil, I put some gloss medium so that it can, so it doesn't, smear when I add a little bit of water. This is a mixed media type of paper. It's kind of like maybe around 35-ish pound type of paper, but it takes water very well. If you don't put too much water in, it should be okay. So that's what I did with this. This is also the same type of paper that I've used, and I've drew these, a few of these. So my name is right there. So yeah, so I thought I'd use this to put it down like that. And then I also have this that I got from the digital kit for that's what Stacy had done. I really like what she did with these different ones because I'm using it in so many ways. so I think that's what I'm going to do first. I'm put this one down first, and then I'm going to put this, glue that down. So I'm going to mark it like that, just to make sure I'm in the right spot. Also, wanted to mention something as well. Okay, this is how I want to put it together. And all of these came from a magazine. So I'm going to go ahead and, I think I'm going to go ahead and put this one down first. Go ahead and put this one down. Not too far up the center, but more of like something like possibly right there. Yeah, because I don't want to cover my name right there, my signature. I try not to shake my camera. I don't have the my other desk, which is more sturdier, and I switched it out only because this one, that one's not gonna help me. I'll put that one, the wording right in this spot here. It's been snowing all day, off and on. But it's not really cold. So after I finished painting these, I sealed it with this sealant. So if you put water on this, it won't smear. I do that to all of my paintings that I paint. Again, I want to seal these a different type of sealing for, because I'm gonna probably do some stenciling with heavy gesso, so it doesn't mess up all my collage here. Okay, put that aside. I was thinking about doing a washi tape as well. I usually I don't use washi tape often, only because, I don't know, just they're not, to me, they're not sticky enough. I have to re-glue or touch over it with some sticky solution or something like that. So I don't have a whole lot. I used to buy them a lot. I mean, different. I just had to. I don't know, I just don't have the patience for it, I guess, so I don't have very much left. Just got rid of them. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and I think I'm gonna sew around little bits here and there before I put the heavy gesso on, just to make sure. But I'm going to let it dry first and then move on to that. Let's see if I can use this color here. Now maybe right in here, or right up there, or don't want to cover, maybe up here. Gosh. Do it like that. Okay. And get this thing down. Put it up there. Put this other one probably right over here. Alrighty, I hope it stays on. Okay, so I'm thinking putting some of these scraps right over here. Just glue them down, and kind of like, it would be a collage or something like that, but having it going this way. So I'm almost done with all these pages that I created. My next project would be cover and spine, and again, still don't know what I'm going to do. It's probably going to come to me at the last minute, so I'm going to go ahead and take these down, or glue these down just anywhere, wherever I think it's going to look where it's going to look good. So here we go. So now I'm going to get started on just adding other designs in here, circles, dots, whatever, leaf or whatever that I need to do. And I don't know if I mentioned, this is my painting that I did when I first started this digital, just to add many other things to it. And I'm using acrylic marker in order to put some white dots, if I can, in different areas. So I'm thinking about doing this last because it kind of runs everywhere. So so what I'm going to do now is the red. I think I'm going to do the red first. Just want to make sure that okay, so oopsies. Circles. Go ahead and put one here. I'm not used to the bigger tip of a marker. I've always used the very thin, fine tip for my painting. So I think that's all I need to do. Then I'm going to go over with the finer line. So I'm using King Art, I think that's what it is, and I got it from Walmart. I'm just going to put like a, not sure if I'm in frame, something like that. apologize for another frame. I'm gonna do like a vine. Yeah, that looks good to me. I'm gonna add these. Hold on, yummies. Okay, so I really like how this turned out, and Stacy's kit, I like the way how she puts the variety of colors so that you could add more shapes and vibrant colors as well to really get the your collage going. So this is also sprayed, so the colors won't run. And so this is done, and I have finished most, I would say, a good amount of it, and then I have 7 more pages to do, and I'm going to move on to the covers and the spine. And please go over to the Crafty Dragon Creation Etsy shop for Stacy, and it's 30% off all the way up to March 31st. This kit is called Artist Fun, and it's a beautiful kit that you can basically do anything and everything you want with it, and it's so inspiring with the vibrant colors. Just want to thank you for coming along, and I'll see you next time.